Hey everyone, Cobra here. Welcome back to my channel with another video on the Grand Mafia. Today's topic is going to be the Restricted Market Siege event. So you can see right here, or sorry, Restricted Base Siege. See right here, it's going on currently, and there are 10 different levels. You get rewards every time you defeat a level. Starting with level 1, it's a piece of cake. Level 2 gets a little bit harder up until probably around level 6 or 7 it starts to actually get tough. By the time you're hitting level 9, they're going to have tier 4 troops then. But you can see they give you some good stuff. You can get white dove tokens in addition to these, which can give you a bunch of different things. Now for this, what you're going to do is you're going to want to hit this button right here, the restricted base, and summon. For the sake of this video, we'll just summon a level 5. Summon. It appears in front of you. If there's stuff in the way, it'll put it a little ways away. So you always want to make sure you're as close as possible. Now, for this right here, you can see it's level 5. It's going to ask you for a squad. So the second you hit this, the timer is going to start going. You have 30 minutes to defeat. You got the middle part, which is the Mayhem station. You got the little defense stations around. I'm going to hit one squad. You have 3 different roles here. Why should we mourn or think our lot is hard? Open that. Specialist. So if someone gets suppressed, you can use your first aid to heal them. So the suppression will happen in the later levels. Once you get past a certain point, it'll start suppressing people so they can't attack for a certain amount of time. So that's why you want to start having first aid specialists around level 7, just so you can heal that. And then the obstructor can be used on support stations. That one you don't really see a whole lot of, but it's still a little helpful at higher levels. Mainly, though, you're going to want the 1 infiltrator at least and at least 3 first aid specialists. For lower levels, it really does not make a difference. So you can see I'm going to start it. I'll just share it with my faction in case anyone wants to join. But you can raid this middle station. So we'll throw in... We'll do a mixed here. And we'll hit like that. So there we go. I'm going to start this raid. Now, since I picked the infiltrator, I can destroy these stations right here. Right now I'm breaking these bubbles so they're able to be attacked. And then I can just send some troops to wipe them out. Now what this is going to do is it's going to debuff them. So you can see after being destroyed, they lose a big chunk of their attack. That one as well. So it's just basically going to get easier to kill the middle one. They're not necessary whatsoever. And in fact, at higher levels, half the time we don't even destroy them. Because they're going to take, 10 million influence armies just to drop them. And it's just quicker at higher levels to just raid the middle one over and over again. Now, you can have a squad of up to 5 people. Can you do it by yourself? Absolutely. I'm about to raid this thing. The first hit will only get it down to a max of 70%. Then at that point, it'll trigger the second stage. Second stage, the defense stations are going to go away. And they're going to be replaced with supply stations sometimes nothing, depending on what level you're doing. And then at that point, you can actually send regular attacks in. You can see this one, I actually did not do too hot. And that's because I do not have any of my specialties turned on. Let me just do this real quick. Okay, there we go. Just wanted to put my actual stats on. And then we'll switch her to him and put on my actual equipment. And then now I'll actually be able to hit it. Probably should have paid attention before I started this. I just figured it's a low level. But so you can see, even with an army full of tier 3s, I didn't even drop it near as much as I expected. But now we're going to hit it with my big army. And should deal some actual damage. So I'll just destroy these defense stations just for fun. Might actually make it a little easier to destroy it. But so once you destroy the first part, then you can send normal attacks to it. That was when it gets a lot faster. So you'll see a lot of times is this first stage at the higher levels can take up to 15 to 20 minutes. And then it's just a spam. You had everyone sending every army they have at it. And that's when things are going to be really quick. Now, another thing with this. You want to pay attention if you're the first aid. Once it gets to the second stage, look at your teammates. Are they suppressed? You click on them, you click first aid, it will take it off. That'll help. And then for rewards, there's also ranking rewards. But it's a little different than normal things. The rankings go off of level and time. So you can see goes by whoever beat the highest level in the shortest amount of time. So currently we're in second place. We're going to try it later and see if we can change that. But we beat a level 9 in just under 20 minutes. Now, if someone beat a level 8 in 3 minutes, we're still ahead of them because we beat a level 9. If they beat a level 10 in 29 minutes and 59 seconds, they beat us because they beat a level 10. So you want to beat the highest level possible in the shortest amount of time. I'll see if later, if I can get actual footage of good strategies, what to do as a team to get... I'm going to speed these up because these are really slow. Yeah, we're going to wipe this out in one hit. So I'm going to see if I can get some actual footage to help show you guys like real good strategies against higher ones. What I've found is you definitely want everyone to be near the station. You want them in a line if possible, so that way you can join each other's raids quick, because they're 1 minute, not the 5 minutes normally. And you want to have 2 people alternating, because if the same person raids multiple times in a row, they will get a debuff oftentimes. So what we did was we had our top 2 people, and we would just alternate between the 2 of them, just sending troops, sending troops, sending troops. Send bikers typically is going to be faster and hit harder, and that will hopefully get you what you need with that. I'm going to see if I can just speed this up a little bit so you guys can see what happens when this raid hits. Sped these guys up here. Okay, there we go. So we're going to raid that. Did I lose some of these? I did. I guess I probably should have actually sent some enforcers with my marches. Right here, we're about to hit it. That's at 95%. We actually got reinforcements this time, and I changed my specialties, so we're going to hit very hard. Look at that. Now it's down to the 70. So at this point, you can see it says attack. So I'm just going to go attack and attack. And we're going to just demolish this thing. So once you hit that 70, you can see the supply stations. Once you destroy them, they will actually deal damage to the middle station. But oftentimes it's not actually necessary because you can just deal massive damage just by sending your armies. But if you're not able to hit the supply stations, it will do it for you. But there you go. You can see right there. We beat it. Took 6 minutes and 40 seconds. That was it. So that's what happens with that. The higher levels are obviously going to be a little more extensive. And like I said, I'll see if I can get some footage of one of those a little bit later. But hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, please leave it below. I know there's a lot to this event. So please let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them.